How are you, everyone? We're at Robe in southeast South Australia, just with Kylie doing a little bit of a trip around. We had a postpone tour and the kids are going to Queensland to visit their grandparents, so thought why not, we'll go for a drive. We went to Patchawallick and stayed at Canalpin last night at the pub there. That was pretty cool. And today we've been to the Loophole Brewery and also the Robe Town Brewery just up here with the band playing. So we're GT there. We're just going to knock up some Shanks tonight. We're going to roast them. We contemplated like a slow cook shank, but Kylie was up for a roasted shank with some potatoes and a bit of corn and zucchini, so we'll see how we go, and pretty easy hopefully. Right, not bad, that'll do. Righto, pretty simple. I'm going to keep it easy, just turn the oven on. We're going to cook it pretty slow for the first little bit until we get probably to Millicent, and then I'll put some I'll put the potatoes in now, but then I'll put the corn in and get everything really cranking. So just a couple of plain old shanks. We're just going to flavour them. I've gone with a couple of infused oils today rather than actual flavours because I didn't bank on doing any of this. So we'll just see how it goes. Well packaged. A couple of nice shanks there. Beautiful, two shanks, one each. That'll leave us a little bit of room in here for the veggies once these start to cook up a little bit. Yeah, again, we're just a bit of light seasoning. We've got a chili infused oil, and we've also got a garlic and rosemary infused oil, which should give us the flavours that I'm after. So we'll just start that off, cooking pretty slowly. Millicent's roughly an hour away, which then I'll put the rest of the stuff in and go from there. It's been a good drive so far. We left sort of late yesterday, watched a bit of the grand final, AFL grand final at Patchy, and then we continued on to Murrayville, watched the last little bit, and then we went to Canalpin and said g'day to Jonesy there at the pub, stayed behind the pub in his little grassed area. Perfect little spot to camp. Heaps of room. Not much in the way of breakfast. This morning we ended up in Meningie for breakfast, and then just made our way along through Kingston and then to Robe now. So it's been a good trip. Got a couple more days. We're going to Warrnambool tomorrow to Spuds end up. Kylie's booked us into a bit of a, I don't know, it's a swimming slash, it's like plunge pools and heated spas and that sort of stuff, which is a little bit unusual for us, but we'll give it a crack. And I think it seems all right. It looks pretty good so far, so we'll try it out tomorrow night and see what happens. All right, that'll do for now. Pretty simple. We'll add a few more veggies later on and then go from there. So I've just got it at about 100 degrees at the moment, and we'll just cook it fairly slowly for the moment, and then I'll arc it up at the end just to see how we go. And it's, I think, should be, I'm hoping for about that 3 hour mark, and then it'll be tender but still like juicy enough because we cooked it slightly, but then I'll just try and crispen it a little bit at the end. Righto, I'm here at Lake McIntyre, just out of Millicent in southeast South Australia. About to adjust some stuff in the oven and get some more veggies in. So I've just turned it up to about 180 now to get things moving, and I'm going to add some corn and some zucchini. So I'll flavour that and get everything moving. Righto. So corn, I just went with one corn for Kylie and I to share. It was easier to buy one corn on the cob than anything else, so that can go in for a bit of fire stuff later on. So yeah, we're just going to cut that up. Like so. And a couple of bits of foil. Long day. Bit of foil, and just to get the flavours going, a bit of butter. On each, and a bit of salt and pepper. Should be good. Hey, it's been windy and raining most of the trip. Not during the day, or on and off during the day. Last night we had rain pretty much all night at Canalpin. Alright, roll them up. Get them ready to go in the oven. Beautiful. So they're ready to go in, and then we'll do just half a zucchini each as well, and that should be fine. Alright, all that stuff ready there. I might need something to get. I imagine this will probably be fairly hot. And I'm not wrong. So they're coming along just nicely. Give them a flick over, and job should be right. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So they're cooking up very well. The spuds flavouring up. Some corn, get that in there. A couple of bits of zucchini. Love it. Nothing fancy, just a nice hearty meal that should fill us up well and truly. Get that back in the oven with a bit more temperature to it, and we should be cooking with gas. Well, let me say, like, cooking with 12 volt power. We'll check it again at Mt Gambier and see how we're going. Righto, just went out to have a look at a campground. It says Margaret Cave or something. Anyway, couldn't get in there, so we come back to Hell's Hole and we just camp here.
Princess Margaret Rose.
We're just going to camp here. Let's read a little bit of wood and we'll set ourselves up. Let's have a bit of a low peep at it. It's looking pretty good. Just got to get rid of some moisture, and I'll squash the spuds, give them another 10 minutes, and then it should be right to go. Alrighto, I've drained a bit of the fluid out, and then we're just going to give it the last minute stuff. So we're going to squash the spuds a little bit. We do this quite often at home, and a bit of flavour, and then a bit of cheese, and cook them in the oven. Just the usual candidates. A bit of garlic salt and a bit of paprika. Do you want cheese on it or not? We'll put a little bit of sprinkling of cheese on. And then while that just finishes off for the last probably 10 or 15 minutes, I'll get the fire going and set the bed up and get everything ready, and then we'll sit down and have some dinner. I can never get these right, but anyway. There you go, that's better. Just a little bit of cheese on the potato and on the zucchini. We'll whack that back in, and we should be able to sit down, and I might even have, well, that one's Kylie's, Loophole, one of the breweries we went to today to have a look. We might sit down and have those with tea. Alright, ready to go. Alright, I'll get camp set up and we'll have some dinner. 3.5 hours, and we've got camp set up, bed set up, everything's ready to go. And dinner is served. It looks bloody delicious too. That was pretty good. Bring your plate over, bud. Okay. Let's have a look at these Shanks. Alright, take 2. Flat battery. Nice corn. And we've got nicely cooked spud. And a piece of zucchini. Delicious. That's Kylie's.
Thank you. Yum.
Here's mine. Spud. Zucchini. It does look good.
Glazed jello. I mean, not jello, please.
I'll see what we'll get. Oh, that corn looks so good.
Yep.
Awesome. Alright, that can go. Yep, spot on. I can go away for a minute. Till after dinner. It's awesome. Okay. Alright, time for dinner. Romantic. Local brew, Loophole, Derek was that we met today. Nice spot for a beer or a wine. They do wine as well, so we're going to sit down and enjoy that with dinner. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good day. What to try first?